Guys, I know many of you saw the magazines that we had posted here from the 1970s and 80s, and we're about to top it. We have an even rarer piece of merchandise because what you're looking at is about a half dozen official event programs from the Pittsburgh Civic Arena for their pro wrestling cards each and every month. We're talking Bruno Sammartino. We're talking Dominic DeNucci. We're talking Stan Stasiak. We're talking Spiros Arion. We're talking the major stars of the arena events from 1972 or 3 into 1975. And we've got them here available for you. They're plastic protected. They're cardboard backed. They won't get damaged. You can see this particular program advertising a 4-man cage war. This one right here, Civic Arena, June 6th, 1975. Bruno Sammartino, Spiros Arion, and of course the legendary Classy Freddie Blassie in the corner. How about this? Killer Kowalski, Stan Stasiak, Bruno Sammartino, Fabulous Kangaroos. We're talking the WWWF back in the day. July 18th, 1975. Dominic DeNucci on top, on the cover. Bruno Sammartino on the cover of this particular program as well. And I want to open up one of these right now just to show you what we're looking at. We're going to be careful. We're going to be very ginger. But we want to leaf through one of these here, the 4-man cage war, to see what you're going to get. You're going to get an article about Jumpin' Johnny DeFazio. You're going to get an article about this tag team war with George the Animal Steel, Baron Mikelska Kluna. There you see an article written by Lou Albano about Baron Cicluna. A little bit of misspellings in here somewhere. Some of these were a little primitive back in the day. How do you stop George the Animal Steel? How do you watch George Steele? All the television listings for Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Rochester, Utica in full color. A pin-up, 2 pages spanning Dominic DeNucci, and what do we have here but the insert? It tells us this card is from June 28th, 1974, and yes, some of these do have some writing on it. Some of these cards do have the results written on it by whomever was the previous owner, but check out the card. We talked about the cage match. Billy Red Lyons, Giant Baba, Eric the Red, Terry Yorkston, who went on to become a referee some years later. All these great stars. There you see the television plug right there. Most of these programs have the card just written inside the program, but that particular one was an insert. You have a Dominic DeNucci pictorial. I actually took a picture of this and sent it to Shane Douglas the other day. He was very happy to see it. Profiling Billy Red Lyons, of course, Jack Tunney's right-hand man for so many years. Baba, the other giant. What a great piece of history this is. By the way, one of these other programs I leafed through a bit ago, it's got an article written by a man named Ken Jugan. And if you know who that is, you know that is a special, special part of Pittsburgh history. I'm going to open up this one too. I haven't talked about this yet because I don't know what it's from. And somebody might be able to help out with this. Let me put this down for just a second. There we go. This is the Stars of TV Wrestling, and you can see Johnny Valentine, Abdul the Butcher. You can see Luis Martinez, Dominic DeNucci. You can see the Big Cat Ernie Ladd and Eric the Red, and so many great stars. And if you leaf through this, you've got the Kangaroos. You've got Luis Martinez. You've got this huge montage of talent, including Bill Curry, including Bobo Brazil, including the original Sheik, Lou Thez up here, Danny Hodge, Haystacks Calhoun. So many great talents here, and, well, back in the attraction days when the ladies and little people were a little bit more of a novelty. But Bulldog Bob Brower, Tiger Jeet Singh, Hans Schmidt, so many names that are just so important to the history of wrestling, and these programs can be yours. This one right here has got to be from somewhere in the Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Detroit area. If you happen to know, drop me a line. I know I got some great historians here on this page, but check out this merchandise. Rare programs spanning the 1970s, and they could be yours from the Civic Arena, the actual events, into your collection. Man, how hard is it going to be to find anything like this again? Hit the DMs if you want to own a part of history. WWWF, Civic Arena, Pittsburgh, Championship Wrestling Programs.